All right, well, we are excited to welcome back our guest, Karen Wingate, who wrote With Fresh Eyes. And we've been talking all about how she was born blind, had a surgery. The surgeon said that she would see better than ever. She had to wait 2 weeks laying upside down for that full healing to come. And then, Karen, take us to the day when it finally happened. You could see better than ever.
You know, remember, I had this list of big things that I wanted to see, and everybody else thought that I would be like a third grader getting their first pair of glasses, that I would be able to see leaves on trees or be able to see a board, or, you know, a chalkboard from the middle of the room, or my friends halfway across the room. And, you know, God has such a sense of humor. I've been laying around for several weeks, and I'm a red-blooded woman. I want to know how my weight has changed. So I walked into the bathroom, and now my way of seeing my weight is to bend over double to look at the numbers, and even then I have to guess on the low side. But I did that, and the numbers were blurry. Okay, I'm still healing, you know. Can't see, I don't have my new glasses. So I raised up and stood erect and gave the scale one last look, and the numbers were perfectly clear. I could read the scale from a standing position. And so what is the first thing I did? I ran and told Facebook. I was so excited. You know, for some reason that was so important to me, that I can read bathroom scale numbers. And of course, people responded like, that's great, I guess, or couldn't you find something else to be the first? But you know, God in his wisdom, I think, was sending me a huge message there of, I care about the little things. And I want you to celebrate that fact in this very private moment, that you and I can just celebrate together this wonderful thing that is about to happen.
Oh man, I love that so much. I mean, when something as grand as that happens, we want to shout it from the rooftops, and the day of social media, going on Facebook and announcing it is the best way. But sometimes that gift from God is meant to be just that wonderful joy, that experience just between him and with you, and then to then go out and declare it to the world. And so from that time until now, first, how long has it been since that day?
It's now been 5 years.
It's been 5 years. So in that 5 years, what has God been showing you that those of the rest of us who have had vision this whole time since we were born, what has he showed you that we also need to be seeing?
He has shown me the kind of God that he is through his creation, that creation really does shout the glory of God. You know, if you start looking very closely at the details of creation, I am just convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt through this whole experience that there's no way creation could have been done any other way than by a divine hand. You look at all the ingredients that it takes to make a sunset. You look at the expanse of sky and all the stars. You look at the infinite detail of a hummingbird or the perfect lines of geese. And there's both science and there is artistry in all of creation. I learned that God is a lavish God. He is not a practical God. He could have stopped with just 3 varieties of beetles. No, he decided to make 3,000 varieties of beetles. It just astounded me of how varied and expansive and beautiful his world is.